Very interesting. I'll tell you the way they're gaslighting about turbo cancer. First, they said it doesn't exist. It's made up by anti-vaxxers like myself, right? Despite the fact that I probably have had more vaccines than 90% of the population, given that I'm in the medical field and I've had to take all kinds of stuff over and over anyways. But if you go on Wikipedia, turbo cancer is an anti-vaxxer myth, right?
Yeah.
Now we're moving to the we're moving to the next portion of this gaslighting.
It's rare.
Well, no. So now we're moving to the next. I think that what we're moving towards now is, yes, young people are getting cancer, but it's a trend that's been building before the vaccines and before COVID-19. It's a long-term trend, right?
Yeah.
It's been happening for a while, and it could be all kinds of things. It could be artificial sweeteners. It could be effect of the lockdowns. It could be stress. So it's gaslighting, but in a different way. It's like, yes, young people are getting cancers, and yes, they're very aggressive, but it's kind of been building for years now, and we're trying to figure out what it is. And I'll give you an example of this, how we're seeing it kind of almost start being normalized. When they recently decreased the screening age for breast cancer and for mammograms, it has been decreased from 50 to 40.
Right.
Now that's a big jump, right? So suddenly you're not screening age 50 and plus, now you're screening age 40 and plus. But I'm telling you, there are so many breast cancer patients now presenting at stage 4 in their 30s and in their 20s. And this is still not being talked about yet, but young people are getting absolutely hammered with extremely aggressive cancers. And so they're trying to, again, figure out ways to kind of normalize it. The mainstream media has talked about breast cancer, has talked about colon cancer, but there's a variety of cancers, and it's just younger and younger people are getting them. They're extremely aggressive. And the one thing I pointed out, again, at the Injection of Truth event, which I think no one really registered, was that kids who had the COVID-19 vaccines are now at increased risk of cancer. And I'm seeing a lot of kids coming down with certain types of cancers. The leukemias, kids, I would say kind of 10 to 18, leukemias, brain cancers, a lot of bizarre brain cancers, sarcomas, and then as you get into the teenage years and kind of the university students, lymphomas, a lot of lymphomas, and that's when the breast cancers, colon cancers, and lung cancers start, right? And so you can actually see these patterns. You can map them out, and you can map out when I report the university students, and some of them are graduating now. Some of them are, they got their bachelor degree or their master's degree, and so maybe they're 23, 24, 25 now, but they were mandated the vaccine 2 or 3 years ago to be able to attend university. And then 6, 12 months, 18 months later, they develop a stage 4 colon cancer, breast cancer, right? Lymphoma, testicular cancer. And some of these kids are young students, young university students. They're dying. They're dying at a very young age. And so it's horrible. It's horrible to watch. And it's horrible to really see the mainstream medical community either making fun of it or just completely ignoring it. And they're gaslighting people. But again, you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, and there are thousands of these stories, thousands of young people coming down with extremely aggressive cancers.